on the air. Bernie, would you do the honors of checking, please?
Yeah.
Please.
I need to go to the bathroom,
Yes.
so
Okay, buddy. Hang on in there. Show's RPGrinders. It's actually episode 828. Glad to be here with ya.
Sissy Pants in the crew.
Sassy Pants in the crew. This is a different crew.
I know this is the video game crew.
Yeah.
Looks like you're live on our Twitch.
Okay.
You want me to check YouTube too?
You know what? I'll go ahead and check YouTube because I have to get that chat up as well. Let's go to my channel. Hold on. Oops.
As a nurse,
That's not what I wanted.
I don't know which one of you is my favorite
What?
on the show.
How dare you?
You're
I
my
should be
favorite.
the favorite.
You're my favorite because I love you.
Yeah.
But I love Eric and Drake equally too. Not as much as I love you, but equally as each other.
You're digging yourself a hole.
Shut up.
You should just stop right now while you're ahead. Why is it all crackly? Has something to do with this mic. I don't know what it is. All right, there we go. All right. View my channel. If you're in the chat, hang on. I'm getting the old, whatever. Come on now. Right, there we go. What's up, Fabdriz? Hey, Fabdriz, we're gonna have a hot tub this Sunday, and then we're gonna have to put a hot tub on hiatus just for a short time while Bernie. No, it's not sad, Bernie. Bernie has stuff to take. Has to do at work. But Sunday is gonna be a fun show. Hope you go, bud. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's not the end of hot tub. It's just a small hiatus. But it should be a ton of fun. Let me pull this out here.
Makes me sad.
I know it makes you sad, Bernie, but it's not sad. It's okay. We're not ending the show. You know.
I would have to
I
throw
missed
some
something.
punches if we're ending the show.
No. We're not ending the show. There's no ending the show, Bernie. You don't have that to worry about at all. Let's see. There's there we go. What's up, Keeper? Are we grinding with Bernie? Well, I might be grinding with Bernie later, Keeper.
You can grind with me anytime, sweet.
Stop it. You're gonna make Keeper jealous.
Oh, man.
All right, we're about 8 minutes away from showtime. We're gonna have a really great show for you all today. Lots to talk about. My vacation. Obviously, Donkey Kong. Bonanza came out. We're going to be talking about that for sure. Matter of fact, we might save that for the end. I see you there, Eric. It's working, both chats. Okay. We're good to go. And I don't have the problem of having to fight with my audio all the time anymore. The only issue I can't fix is nobody can hear the sound clips, either Eric or Break on Discord. But that's purely a Discord issue, I'm guessing.
That's some bullshit.
It is bullshit, and I agree with you, Bernie.
Yeah.
But
Some
it is what it is. The Driz is in chat. You want to say hi to Driz?
Hi, Drizzy Pookins.
Drizzy Pookins. I love it. All right. More Bernie content.
You know what's annoying? That the jury video I was supposed to do on Monday got rescheduled for next Monday, and then that got rescheduled to the next day. So who knows if I'm even going to go at this point?
They can't keep doing that, Eric. You're gonna have to call them, tell them, hey, what gives? I can't, change my schedule all the time for y'all. All right. I think we're all set up here, ready to go, ready to rock. We're just waiting for Breakman. and then we're gonna rock the hizzy, as they say. Well, that was the old school saying, you know. I don't know what the kids are saying nowadays.
Stupid shit.
Well, of course, but but it's not stupid shit. I mean, our shit was stupid, you know.
Our shit was way forward.
It was back in the '80s. It was
We said rad and tubular.
totally tubular, dude.
Dude, and we said dude.
Dude, dude. I don't
I
want to
like
know.
how they call. I like how they call it jury. Some
Yeah, I know.
serving the jury is a right, but they make you do it, so it's not really a right,
No,
is
it's
it?
a forced right, I guess. Bernie just tried to hand me a marshmallow the size of a fucking biscuit. I'm like, no, thank you.
Taste the biscuit.
Taste
Taste
the
the
marshmallow
squishy
biscuit.
biscuit.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm good. I don't need any sponsorships,
Taste
Twitch.
the fluffy sauce.
Yeah, yeah. Not a ton of news. It should be an easy breezy show today. As a matter of fact, I hope it's an easy breezy show because I got some work to do after.
Yeah, we're gonna make out.
No, we're not gonna make out, Bernie. we got other shit to do. You know, if you know what I'm saying. If you know,
Bernie
you
can
know.
play
We're
assist
too
mode in
busy
Donkey
lately.
Kong. She can use
Ah,
Pauline's
shit.
singing powers.
Hey, grab me the other headphones, Bernie, so I can add your headphones to the mix and you can
Chicken.
actually listen. Yeah,
That would be cool.
it would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because you're only hearing me, you're not hearing Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Hi.
He says hi.
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 Nuddly Pookins.
We now have 73 subscribers on YouTube. That's really weird. Hold on. Hold on, Eric. Oh, get the little two-pronger thing. Yeah.
Ow.
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 Ow. All right, here we go.
Oh my fucking.
Hang on one second, Eric. I'll be right back. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Let me plug in Bernie. I know Keeper's gonna have a field day now. All right, hang on.
I had a field day with it.
Oh, stop it, Bernie. You have a field day with anything sexual. All right, hold on.
Field day with you.
Oh, stop it. Okay, here's your headphones, Bernie.
Thank you.
You hear us now? Yeah.
Yay.
All right, there you go. All right. Everything's set up. Just waiting on the brakeman. The brakeman. Brakeman, where are you? Let's see if he's in the other one. Hold on.
I didn't know South Park got removed from Paramount.
Yeah, it's weird. It just disappeared, which is just strange. It's just kind
because
of a weird thing.
because because they're sucking Trump's dick and they don't want them talking about Trump potentially.
And
Because they have
also,
in the past already.
oh, here's another stinko I'm gonna put. Colbert
Also, Colbert, yeah,
got
yep.
shut down.
That was bullshit.
Total BS. But you know what? He's gonna land on his feet. You don't think that there's gonna be at least 4 or 5 other places competing for his services?
Because he's lovely.
Trey,
Oh
Trey
yeah,
and Matt could just go to HBO.
yeah. He should just follow John Oliver. I mean, that would be perfect. Uh,
I don't think HBO's done anything like sucking dick to Trump.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they all do, man. I mean, it's power. Uh, hold on. What the fuck am I doing?
Don't know.
What was I doing, Bernie? Tell me, please. Oh, I have to do this, and then I have to do this, and find the window. Not the Discord. No, no. God damn it. Not that one. Where is it?
Well, the movie's been in production for quite some time.
What movie? Oh,
MG
yeah.
2.
Yeah, it's been in production. What's up, Freak 5? And it looks fucking badass, Freak 5. I would say. Uh, what the fuck? Where's the... Oh, man. No, that's not it. Let's cancel this.
The movie
Cancel.
kind of seems like a reboot of the first movie that they did.
Yeah, but
Only Johnny Cage's the main character now.
yeah. Well, here we go. Boom. Beautiful. Okay.
Oh, and they're doing more of the Shao Kahn stuff because it is MK2.
Yeah. Well, Shao Kahn was the main in 1 and 2, right?
No, it was just Shang.
Oh yeah, Shang Tsung in 1. Yeah. Or 2, wasn't it? I thought for
No,
sure uh Shao Kahn was in 1, wasn't he?
no, I think they showed him at the very end, but like
Yeah, he
that's
was
it.
the end boss, dude. Or the second to end boss, wasn't he?
In the game, but we're talking the film.
I know. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the game.
Shao, I think he was only in the background.
Yeah, I
He
could have
wasn't the final
swore
boss. It
MK.
was always Shang.
Okay, hold on. MK1 final boss. MK1 final boss. Uh, yeah, I guess the final boss was Shang Tsung. Uh, MK1 Shang.
Don't put one in there because they'll think you're talking about Mortal Kombat one.
I got you. Hold on. Uh, yeah, it was Shang Tsung. I thought for sure it was Shao Kahn. The guy with the hammer. Yeah. Uh, Shao Kahn. Yeah. Oh, he look. He. What am I thinking of? What the fuck, man? Game. Hold on.
That's
I feel like the only reason the Zelda movie is being live action is because they can't dedicate two teams to both a Mario movie and a Zelda movie. They
Mortal
only have
Kombat.
enough for one of those CG movies.
First MK. So I guess Shao Kahn first showed up in MK2 in the video game, right?
Yeah.
First MK. Yep, it was MK2. God damn, I was wrong. Totally fucking forgot about that fucking game then. Whatever. What's going on, Freak 5? We're just waiting on our good buddy Breakman will be here momentarily. Let's see. Can I invite him? No, I cannot. Why can I not invite our good buddy?
little buddy.
Our little buddy.
Where's little
Our
buddy?
little buddy.
Our little buddy.
Our buddy. Why can I not do invites? This is ridiculous. Oh, invites. There we go.
I think it's odd that they're delaying uh the Beyond the Spider Verse
How dare you, Freak 5? I'm
to
never wrong.
they're moving it to nearly a month later. I don't know why, from June 4th to June 25th of 2027. Makes sense.
Ah,
Maybe they want to hold the premiere like a week early or something, and maybe it was reserved already. I don't
yeah.
know.
Freak 5 says last night I delivered a DoorDash order and the guy answered the door with a blunt. I've been like, can I hit that shit? Oh, I bet you're driving. Never mind.
Hmm.
Funny. Why not?
I mean, he used the blunt that grabbed the doorknob.
No, he just like showed up in there, you
Mhm.
know. I don't want to create a channel. I'm creating. I already did the invite. What the fuck? We'll wait a couple minutes. We'll get started. I'm sure Break will be here shortly. Let's see. Did I get any? Uh, Hold on. We'll be starting momentarily, y'all. I promise you. Or should I say, Fabdriz in the YouTube and Freak5 in the Twitch. All right. It was unlit. I thought about asking him if that was my tip. You know what? That would have been funny, man. I'm sure he would have given you one. Why not? Fucking A. All right, let's go ahead and start, Eric, and then I think this is Breakman's usual ploy to get out of doing the news. All right, hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Eric, you ready to go?
Hmm.
All right. Break should be here. Oh, there's Break. Speak of the devil. What's up, buddy?
Oh, sorry. You'd think I'd used Discord before instead of fucking around trying to figure out what I did, but I'm like, I can't remember. Why can't I remember?
Remember
He was looking
what?
for Harney,
Discord?
wasn't
Yeah.
he?
I
Yeah,
sent you an invite. I don't know if you got it.
I didn't see the invite. I was
Uh, you're fucking
sorry.
around is what you were doing. Fuckface. We're
I
glad you're
know. I
here.
had one hand in the pants, the other hand was Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
both hands were in my
exactly.
pants.
Well, to be expected. That's what we expect of you, Break. You
What
know.
pants?
What pants, exactly. All
No, I
right.
should have saved time.
Yeah. Here we go, guys. I know you guys can't hear the intro, but I'm gonna play it anyways. Kaboom. And welcome everybody to episode 828 of RPGrinders. I'm your host, Frank Branches, alongside my trusty cohorts, Eric the Great, Breakman the Bold. Gentlemen, we were off last week. How are you?
Smashing walls and stuff.
Yes, it's Donkey Kong Day, isn't it, Eric? Yeah,
Oh, that was yesterday, but I just picked it up today.
yeah. Breakman, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm here.
Yeah, well,
That's good.
good. That is good. That's a good day, man. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, I just saw a preview for the Mortal Kombat movie while I was waiting to get into the
I did.
chat.
We might talk about that later because I think it looks pretty fucking awesome, but I don't know. But all right, let's. I'm gonna play the soundbite for the news right now. 10 seconds, gentlemen.
RPG News.
All right, Eric, you are up with the first story.
Okay, everybody remembers there was an anime called Cyberpunk Intruders, right? Well,
Yeah.
there's going to be a second season.
Yes.
Sure, I remember. I don't.
I do, and it's fucking awesome. It's great. So there's a little teaser. Little teaser apparently, which I'm looking at now, and if it's as good as the first season, I'm totally down. Fuck yeah. It was awesome. And they apparently they fixed the game too. I should go back and try to play Cyberpunk, but I don't know. Looks good. I don't know. Same old shit, but still looks good. All right. Anything else on that, Eric?
No real date either, so I'm wondering when they'll actually release it because they'd probably want to tie it in with the next game.
Oh yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt it, whenever that's coming out. All right. Breakman, do you have your link up for the next story?
Coming to us live from RPG site. Atelier Secret Trilogy Deluxe Pack announced for
It's
Nintendo Switch.
Ryza, not RZA.
Ryza, yeah.
God damn it.
I know.
PS5, Switch, PS4, and Steam this year. Koei Tecmo just announced that this trilogy that I just said, which includes Ryza Ever Darkness and the Secret Hideout, Atelier Ryza 2, The Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy, and Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key. With new story and playable characters to PS5, Switch 2, PS4, Switch, and Steam. So I just said that. I don't know why they repeated it. Whatever.
I'm wondering, is this going to be a $70 game? Yeah, probably.
No,
Well, no, it's a bundle
no.
of the 3 different games,
Yeah.
but they're all deluxe editions that have extra content now.
Yeah.
There's going to be a live stream on August 4th for this collection, but there's no. I don't see a release date or anything like that.
Probably when they'll announce it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it'll probably be like 70 or 80 bucks, but whatever. Okay. Anything else on that break?
Let's just wait, and eventually it'll be like $10 and $20 on Black Friday and shit.
Yeah, it'll be 80 bucks, and then you'll be able to get on like sale for like 40 or 50.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, which I always do. So all right.
We recommend more people start buying later instead of like giving into the prices.
Gus is no stranger to doing deluxe editions of their Atelier games.
Yeah. Freak 5 says
there'll be a new version out.
Yeah. Freak 5 says the new Jurassic World in 4D was good. I heard that movie was crap, Freak 5, but maybe in 4D it would have been awesome. Okay, let's go on to the next.
I think if you're not expecting too much, you might be able to enjoy it.
Yeah, maybe.
I haven't seen a Jurassic Park since the third one when I wanted to kill myself after watching.
Oh God,
it's not
so
literally,
bad.
But,
I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean the quality hasn't been there, and apparently this one's not very good too. But I could see it being fun I could see any of those movies being fun in 4D because you're getting that 4D action, but whatever. All right.
I'm a fan of dumb action movies.
/ D-Box.
Yeah. All right.
Sometimes.
Let's go on to the next story from RPGsite.net. Phoenix will publish Rebuild Games Auto Roguelike RPG Summer Road for PC.
Roguelite.
Huh?
It's roguelite, not
yeah.
like.
Roguelite, I mean. RPG Summer Road for PC and Steam. So there's some details. The studio revealed that this game will have physical demo builds available at Bit Summit 13th, which will be held at Miyako Misi in Kyoto on July 18th through the 20th. There will be numerous demos of the same game appearing not only on Phoenix's booth, but also Bandai Namco Gear Studio. You can find out the screenshots, and it looks like kind of like an RPG Maker game. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe this. But I guess okay. Looks a little cutesy fun. But little interesting elements here and there. But there you go. All right, that's the story. Eric, next story, please.
Next story is Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake or HD 2D remake for the Switch will not have an upgrade path for the Switch 2 version, which is an absolutely stupid move.
Yeah.
Because they're not. I mean, I wouldn't be as mad about that if there was a physical copy of the game, because the reason people were hoping there was an upgrade path is we could just buy the physical copy of the Switch version and then upgrade later.
Yeah.
I wonder if enough backlash gets to them that maybe they change their minds.
Yeah, I mean, or at the very least do a physical Switch 2 release so that people will just buy that instead if they have a Switch 2. And maybe do an upgrade path later.
Yeah. Looks like launches October 30th for
and also there's no save data transfer. They're considering them two separate versions of the game.
They're not even listing a Switch 1. Yeah. There's that. Is it already out digitally on Switch 1, Eric?
No.
Okay, that's what I figured because they don't even list Switch 1.
This game doesn't come out until like
the 30th of October. Yeah. But they don't even list the Switch 1, and I know they have a Switch 1 version. It's just kind of shitty
Well,
that
they're not listing it because it's too far out. That's why.
I guess, but they have everything else here. They got Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Series X, etc. So, you know, one of those deals. All right. Let's dismiss that. Get that out of here. All right. I think it's Eric's turn next.
I mean, Square could reverse course because, like, we've already seen Sega reverse course with Sonic,
Yeah.
and so it was originally not going to get a physical release for the Switch 2, and now it is. And then there's also going to be an upgrade path if you don't want to wait for the Switch 2 version to come out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can just buy the Switch version and then upgrade it later.
Yeah. All right.
So for whatever reason, it's taking extra development time. But the next article is, I think, yours.
No, it's yours, dude. I just did the Dragon Quest one.
Oh,
I think it's actually mine. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Coming to us live from RPG site. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth. That's semicolon birth. I don't understand that. Trilogy launches for PlayStation 4 on September 30th.
Yeah.
I think
So
presumably that's also the date that the Switch version also comes out, but it's not being released in the list. If you want the English version of that game for the Switch, you're gonna have to buy a physical copy on Play Asia or go to the eShop and buy it there.
All right. Well, I guess.
So I can actually play. I can actually get this and play it.
Break, man. Yeah, and you can actually get a physical copy if you want to, Breakman. It might be something exciting for you, you know.
30th, all right.
Yep,
I
September
can't wait to
30th.
put it in my calendar.
It actually was Eric's turn next, Breakman, but that's
I'll
okay.
do
Well,
it for the next one.
back and forth, so I just decided to step in.
All right, Breakman. I mean, Eric, go next.
Life is Strange Collection retail release announced for October 2nd for the PS5. Although only 2 of the games are actually going to be available on disc. The rest are download codes, which is bullshit. We're sheeping out.
Yeah.
But it will cost $50 or $60 for all 5 games.
Yeah.
So that
65?
includes Life is Strange Before the Storm, Life is Strange 2, Life is Strange Two Colors, and Life is Strange Double Exposure. Also, the Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2 are based on the remastered releases, which some people have problems with, apparently.
Mm.
And how much are you selling for? $200? I mean, this is Squeenix we're talking about.
We just set the price at $60.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you sure? I mean, this is Squeenix. They like to overprice things. So I'm thinking around $600, maybe.
600. Yeah, right. Preak 5 says, GDI, my wife ordered dinner for me to pick up. She told me to text her when I got to the restaurant so she could tell them I was here for curbside. 13 minutes later, after texting her I was here, I call her. She hasn't done a thing. I could have just walked in when I got her and grabbed it. Yeah, well, that you know.
I think that might be the deluxe edition because
Goddamn Idaho.
there's a $50 one here as well. But I'm guessing the deluxe ones that got extra swag in the box or something.
I guess whatever. It doesn't say, does it? Breakman, take over the next story, and I gotta. I'll be right back.
Okay. Coming to us live from RPG site, Fantasy Maiden Wars, Dream of the Stray Dreamer. What? This is like a bad anime title. Dream of the Stray Dreamer releases worldwide, and an ad just popped up all over my screen. God damn it, McDonald's, screw you. Seriously. Where was I? Dreamer releases worldwide for PC, Steam, and Switch in 2025. It's a strategy RPG, and it'll be in 2025. That's about it.
Toho.
Toho?
Yeah.
This Toho-themed strategy RPG is heavily inspired by the Super Robot Wars series. Okay, that sounds kind of cool. There's a video, but Frankie doesn't have to play it. Classical tactical RPG gameplay, that is up my wheelhouse.
This is
check it
an
out.
older game. This is just a remaster of sorts.
Yeah, let me look at it here. They put like a little.
Fantasy Maiden Wars: Dream of the Stray Dreamer.
It looks pretty,
I
actually.
mean, if you're a stray dreamer, you're gonna dream.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know, right?
It just sounds kind of redundant, though.
Yeah, it's a weird title. Like, it feels like a translation error more than anything to me.
I would
Yeah.
have called it Reverie of the Stray Dreamer instead, because it's basically the same word, but it sounds different enough.
It
so
sounds
that
a lot
doesn't sound
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reverie. And Reverie sounds
There's
like
one story
such a.
left.
You're cutting out, Frank.
Am I still cutting out?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Well, you're closer to the mic, so it sounds better now.
All right, is that better?
Yeah.
All right.
Stupid McDonald's, stop popping up. I don't care about your goddamn snack wrap. Leave me alone.
Snack wrap. Yeah, reverie is a much better word. And it sounds like all like kind of like commanding and like like a fantasy word, right? Reverie of dissonance, stupid shit like that, But right on. Okay. Well, normally it would be breaks. Did you just do this break or did Eric? I'm all confused.
I got the next one loaded. I can do the next one too.
All
It
right,
doesn't
go
matter.
for it, buddy.
Coming to us live from RPG site. Inazuma 11 Victory Road has been delayed again, and it is now releasing on November 13th. Level 5 has once again delayed this game. It is for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, PC, Switch 2, and all the Xboxes.
This is like the 5th time in like 3 years.
Yeah.
And that's it, really.
This is the
the
super
soccer game has been delayed. Sorry,
yeah,
everyone.
the super popular soccer game actually. Inazuma 11 has been around, or Inazuma has been around forever. And
to be fair, this game is being designed as kind of like the forever game because it has all the story content from all the previous games in a special mode.
yeah,
And then it has its own original story on top of that.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Well, very good, but I hate soccer,
For
so
the game.
yeah.
Oh, but I'm not a fan of soccer either. But there've been fun soccer games.
Oh yeah, like the Mario Strikers was always fun. Shit like that. The FIFA is always pretty fun too. I mean, to be quite honest, like,
But those are hard. The FIFA games are.
oh yeah, they're really technical. But I'm talking about like, the schlocky arcadey ones like the Mario.
This one's goofy because it involves plots involving fighting alien invaders and shit.
Yeah. All right. Does
See, that
anybody?
might be interesting.
Yeah.
That might be interesting.
Does anybody have any homie discounts? I know Sony's running its huge, and there's way too many discounts to go over. It's huge summer sale. So there's tons of
nice
shit.
thing about the Switch 2's eShop?
What?
You can put like anything you put on your wish list. You go to your wish list and you can filter stuff that's on sale. It'll just show you what's on sale.
Yeah, that's
from your
cool.
wish list.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then there's also recommendations based on previous purchases.
Yeah. That is cool. But right. So is there anything? Did anything catch your eye on the Nintendo shop, Eric?
There's a Metroidvania called Void Rot, which is like $10 right now.
Interesting. You have any Eric break?
No, I was gonna say the Sony one. That's the only one I know of.
Yeah, there's a bunch on the Sonys. I mean, it's just if I remember something, I'll tell you guys next week. It should still be running next week. What else do we got here? Oh, yeah, what we've been playing. This clip is about. Give me 4 seconds, guys.
You sound clear, but it sounds...
Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know what you've been playing. Inquiring minds want to know what you've been playing, Break.
Let me see here. It's been a couple weeks. What have I played? Because I beat, and I haven't really finished E's Origin. The only thing left to do was like play like their challenge modes, and it's like just fighting groups of enemies over and over again. I'm like, it's fine. I'll just move on and play different games. And I mentioned there are a lot of the first party and like the major companies like Insomniac and such are all behind the premium wall. Well, when they
Mm-hmm.
put them on sale, they put some of those games outside of the premium wall, so I was able to pick up one, and I have been playing the hell out of it because, well, I'm excited. It's one of the ones I wanted the most, honestly.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank,
Oh,
happy.
yeah. How you enjoying
So
that?
it's the remake of the original. I've played the original before, which is fine. It's still a lot of fun. Just some of the most fun guns that have ever been put into a video game.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
disco ball, the sheep gun, the pixelator gun, the
Oh,
shotgun that turns everything into 8-bit pixels. I love that shit.
that one is
Just
really cool. I love that one. Yeah.
I kind
yeah,
of want Insomniac to be able to do another Ratchet game after the Wolverine game comes out,
Yeah.
because
yes,
I'd like
yes,
to.
that would be great.
I want them to remake all the other Ratchet games while they're at it.
Yeah.
Cool.
If they're not going to make new ones,
Yeah. Well, Ripped Apart was fucking. I mean, I didn't play it, but it looks fucking awesome. You know, it's
I have it, but I just haven't got around to it yet.
yeah. Freak Five says I
Yeah,
bought. Hold on, I'm cracking. All right, there we
Yeah.
go. I bought a box of D&D minis. It came with a book that had stats for the minis. One of them was a bear with sharks for paws. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Mhm.
the
Yeah, the fuck is right. Let me see. Can you guys still hear me now?
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. Okay, awesome. I'm experimenting with the sound while we're going along here. I'm trying to take care of one last little itty bitty problem. And I can't figure out the Discord problem with audio bites. It's the damnedest thing, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Can you still hear
Well,
us,
you're not the
Freakfly?
only one, because I remember listening to a podcast who also who operates through Discord, and yeah, certain sounds just won't play if they're
Yeah.
playing it through
It's a
the
Discord
headphones. You
issue, and
can't
I don't
hear
know
it.
how to fix it. I really don't. I searched around a little bit online and I didn't find much, but whatever. All right, what else you been playing, Break?
That's it, really.
Ah, okay. Eric, what you been playing?
Um, I've been playing Bravely Default HD. Played a tiny little bit of Metal Dogs. I bought it since it was like $11, and even though I have the Steam version, the Switch version apparently runs much better on the Switch too, and yeah, it runs at 60 now.
Huh.
Um, and I'd rather play it on the machine that has a better form factor for my
Yeah.
hands. I mean, the Switch still is not that comfortable to. The Switch 2 is not that comfortable to me to use, but it's more comfortable than using the original Switch.
Yeah.
And if I could get some accessories later to give me like controller style grips, it will feel even better.
Do you not
But I
have
haven't.
a pro controller, Eric?
Well, if I want to play it handheld, that's what I want. Is
Oh,
what
I
I'm
got you.
saying.
I got you. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, very cool. What else you been playing, Eric?
Um, and I played Donkey Kong Bonanza most of the day today.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, huh?
Breaking shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Break shit tonight.
And I know I'm breaking my JRPG July rule, but I guess technically this game is an RPG because there's skill trees
Yep.
and there's gear that gives you like stat boosts and stuff.
Yeah, it's an RPG light, which is really surprising.
And you've got hearts like Zelda, so it's enough of an RPG for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. I haven't played enough yet to call it an absolute masterpiece, but it's shaping up that way, y'all. Bonanza is all that and a bucket of chicken, or I should say a bucket of bananas. But I'll be talking about. We'll be probably be talking a little bit more about that later. Anything else you've been playing, Eric? No.
That's it.
All right.
I'm probably gonna take a break from Bonanza to play. Well, maybe not this week, but sometime next week, because I got review code for something that is under embargo
I
until
gotcha.
the end of the month, pretty much.
Gotcha. Um, I've been playing just
And that game seems like it'd be long enough that I could probably beat it in a weekend, and I'll probably be done with Donkey Kong by then. So
yeah, yeah. I've been playing just a ever so slight bit of Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2 upgraded, and it's fucking awesome. It's amazing,
Mhm.
the upgrade. It makes it feel like and look like a completely different game.
Start over, or are you just
No,
playing
I'm
for
just
your
playing
all for
same. Yeah, same. Not doing anything. I still got to get the Koroxy. That's all I want to do. And then I'll probably start a new playthrough of both Breath
I
and
probably I don't know if I want to start a new player through Tears, but I'll do a new playthrough of Breath because it's
yeah,
been a while.
yeah. I'll do it. I'll do both, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Diablo 4 a little bit. The game is pretty good. It's fairly repetitive, but it's still fun, and it's got a fairly decent story, so I'm still into that. And as Eric said, DK Bonanza, baby, and it's shaping up to be a really great game. So I'll have a review for that. I know Eric will have one probably next week. Mine will be, I don't know, 3-4 months from now. So um, then that's about it. Let's see. I already went through break. Okay, let's go to uh reviews.
RPGrinders
All right,
reviews.
Breakman. Do you have any reviews for us this week?
Um, I could review the second Batman anime movie.
Ah, okay.
You want um, remember the first anime movie was Batman going back into feudal Japan,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
and at some point there are bats and monkeys and all this shit, just batshit
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
The second one seems more realistic by those standards.
Yeah, yeah.
Because basically it picks up right where the second one left off. Batman and Robin head back to their time, and they find that in their time now there are yakuza falling from the sky.
What?
It's like yakuza. It rains yakuza like every day now, and
Oh,
as
jeez.
they come into back into the present day, and still this makes more sense in the story than anything that happened in the first movie.
Wow.
So basically, they've got to find out why yakuza are raining down from the sky and shit like that, and which Batman villains behind everything.
Yeah.
It's still absolutely gorgeous. Like it looks like a moving comic. It
Yeah.
really does. Um, even though the story's batshit insane, like I said, it still actually makes more sense than the first movie.
Uh,
I enjoyed
Did they
it.
bother explaining why they ended up in feudal Japan anyway?
Yeah,
it's
there's
raining
no.
men. Yeah. Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
raining men. Yes, it was raining men essentially.
Yeah.
It was raining yakuza men.
I like
It
how
was
we
written
get
by men.
I like how we got a spam
I mean, there
chat.
are Yakuza
Eric,
ladies,
hang on.
but there are not very many of them.
I like oh man, Freak 5 got it, but I like how we had a spam thing in there and it's like your chat is empty. It's like basically mocking us. That's fucking cool. Thanks for
Part of the
taking
fun of the I'm sorry. Part of the fun of the first Batman movie was seeing these characters back in ancient Japan and kind of dressing like that and taking the part and stuff like that. This time, the Justice League does it.
Huh, okay. I like
So we get
that.
to see like the Flash and Superman and them um, as Yakuza.
And Green Lantern,
Green Lantern, so Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Superman,
Hawkeye or Hawk Girl, I mean,
Aquaman.
Aquaman, yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Is Plastic Man in this movie?
No.
Plastic Man. So what are you giving the second Batman movie? Break.
It's not great, but it is still fun. It's still a fun movie. About 6.5, I think.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, it's enjoyable at least. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. What the hell's going on here? This is so weird. For some reason, my recording decided to just peter out. That's not cool. Recording. All right. Any other reviews? Break. You guys hear me? You guys hear me at all? What the fuck? Oh man, this sucks. All right. Hey, can you guys hear me? Fuck.
Now I
Yeah.
hear you.
What the hell's going on here, man? So what are you giving the second Batman movie there? For...
6.5.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Well, good enough. Good enough. Um, I mean,
I
based on
recommend
your
seeing it just
description,
for
I
like
want.
the animation.
Yeah, yeah. I heard the animation was really good. Thanks, Freak Five, for taking care of that spam chat, which basically said we have nobody in our chat, and you can fix that with, and then they name the
And
product, but whatever. All
we can
right.
fix it by getting rid of you.
Yeah, exactly. We can fix that by getting rid of you. Actually, it's only Freak Five and that other one in there, so it's like wow. Okay. Um, any other reviews that you have, Break?
There's something else, but I'm blanking on it at the moment. I have to think.
All right, I'll move on to Eric for just a second. We're gonna double team this one because I also had an opportunity to see Superman. Eric, you want to go first?
I somehow think this is the best movie James Gunn has made so far.
Okay, that's
The
debatable.
best Superman movie I've seen, at the least.
I would agree with that, Eric, for sure. I think Guardians of the
And
Galaxy.
it really does feel like they took the concept of the Christopher Reeves films, but they gave it the potential it needed.
How
Especially after the second movie, where it just completely fell apart with 3 and 4.
Freak Five, put yourself in the corner for 10 minutes, sir. How dare you sully my Bernie? You're not touching my Bernie. Um, yeah. It's really
And I think,
good, Eric. It may be the best Superman movie of all time.
I think,
Yeah.
I think the decision to make um, Kryptonians not so great people was actually genius, because it plays into Superman's already supposed to be a parody of the Ubermensch, and he basically made the Kryptonians the Ubermensch race, and Superman's now spitting in the face of that legacy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a pretty good, you know. I honestly, I'd say it's a genius movie. I don't agree that it's the best James Gunn movie. I think Guardians 1 and I think Slither are his best efforts, but
I never watched Slither, so I can't speak to that.
yeah,
But
I,
I
I
think Guardians 1 could have been better a little.
how? I think that was almost a perfect movie. You took characters that most people didn't know about and you made them mainstream. I don't think it gets much better than that. But I do like what he did with Superman. He's a genius. I mean, James Gunn is an absolute genius, and he was the perfect person to take over for DC. That I'm gonna say because he's got a roadmap for DC that hopefully comes to fruition in a big time event movie like a Justice League movie or
And
something
now
of
I'm
that.
really excited for how Supergirl might turn out.
Oh, Supergirl's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, Eric.
Mhm.
Um, and it just sets the tone for the rest of the DCU universe. I know that Creature Commandos was first up, and I've only had an opportunity to see like half of the first episode, but this is a great first entry into that whole DC universe, and I'm looking forward to, I mean, everything.
Did you like what they did with
Um
Metamorpho?
yes, yes. Don't no spoilers, but I do, and
The only problem I have with him is that his design makes him a little look too much like that one character from Thor Ragnarok. I think it's the
yeah.
same voice actor. I think it's the same actor though,
You
too.
mean you
So
mean Korg or whatever his name is?
yeah.
No, it's not. That's Taika Waititi, and I don't think it was the same
Oh
guy. Um, but yeah, I
no, the
think
guy who played him, not the director.
yeah, that's who played
Oh,
Korg is Taika
really? Okay.
Waititi. Um,
Okay.
yeah, so I think it's a great movie. What would you give it, Eric?
I give it probably a 9.5.
Yeah, I think I'm with you, Eric. I think I would give it a 9. Um, but it's almost as good as it gets for a new Superman movie. I don't think there could have been much improvement. I think Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor was genius, and he played the role perfectly. You know what he reminded me of, Eric? He reminded me of the modern cartoon Lex Luthor. Did he not to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So just perfect casting, and I can't wait to see what comes next. So just great job all the way around. All right, you have any other reviews, Eric?
Uh, nope, that's it.
All right, I'm gonna do these rapid fire. I got three more. Uh, First one is what if season two, episode one,
Don't even
episode
watch it.
episode with um, Nebula becoming part of the Nova Corps, and I thought it was pretty awesome. She's a
Yeah.
badass, and she, it plays with the notion of her becoming good like they did in the movies, but a little different course here. And it centers around some type of mystery with Yondu. They didn't get too much into it, where Yondu ends up dead, and Nova is like kind of the outcast of the Nova Corps. Thought it was a great episode. I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10.
Isn't
Uh,
season 3 already out now?
yeah, season three's out, I believe, but I'm working my
Final
way there.
season.
But I thought it was a really good first episode for season two. So I'm looking forward to the rest of that. Megan 2.0, the follow up to um, it's the follow up to Megan, the first one. I liked the first movie quite a bit. It was more of a horror movie. This one is more of a science fiction movie with horror elements in it. And if you look at it in that context, it's actually a pretty good movie. Um, it's not quite as good as the first. It doesn't live up to those lofty expectations, and
Yeah,
change.
I think they said they made it self parody, so I wouldn't expect it to
Yeah,
be.
I just have a problem with them kind of changing the character to more of a sympathetic hero character, Megan, instead of the devious, AI from the first movie. So, I mean, that takes it down a couple of notches, but it's still it's a worthy entry. I know it flopped at the
Do you think
box
they'll
office.
do a director's cut of that movie like they did the first
Yeah,
movie?
yeah, absolutely. There'll be a director's cut, and I hope so because there's a lot left to be desired, to be honest, as far as that goes. Maybe there's a little more horror in there, which would make it a little more palatable in my eyes.
Mm.
But a 7.5, I think, is an apt score for it. I think it's better than what the critics gave it and what the audience gave it. But, not quite reach the heights of the first movie. So, 7.5 out of 10 for me. And then finally, I saw a movie called The Gorge with Anna Taylor Joy, or Joy Anna. I don't know what her name is. Anna Joy Taylor, I believe, is her name. And the guy that played, I think he played Johnny Storm in one of the Fantastic Four movies, if I'm not mistaken. And it was,
Like what
it,
had them in the
it was
Fantastic.
Yeah, Fantastic. That's the one that was universally panned. Maybe he was Reed Richards in that. I don't know. But
Mm.
anyways, it was a good movie, not great. They spoiled it with the ending. The ending they did the usual Hollywood ending, and I did not like that in the least. I thought there could have been way more interesting avenues they could have taken the movie. But the movie is basically these two snipers are commissioned to protect a gorge, hence the name, the gorge, from these creatures. And it's basically, I think it's analogous to like a gateway to hell type thing, but not quite
Mm.
that far into the horror elements of it. Interesting concept, definitely a different IP. I don't believe there'll be a second one. And I'm kind of glad. I think they just totally flopped the ending. So, um, yeah. So I'm gonna give this one a 6.5 out of 10. The
Mm.
end really fucked it up for me, but definitely worth a watch. It's on Apple TV if you have, um, you know, Apple TV or other sources. So it's definitely worth a watch. But I wouldn't recommend going out of your way to see it. All right, let's.
When in these movies.
Oh God, this one was so promising, Breakman. Bernie and I are watching it, and we're like, man, we really like this concept. It's one sniper on one side of the gorge, another sniper on the other side. You don't know what's down below until way late in the movie. It's like a creeping death kind of thing, and then
Yeah.
through a series of events, these two have to go down into the gorge, and it just becomes a typical Hollywood love story type thing after that. And it's just yeah,
God.
the end just ruined the whole fucking thing, man. It was perfect up until that point, man. It just, I don't know. But anyways, let's move on to everybody's favorite segment. This one's about 10 seconds long, guys.
Ah, what is it?
Stinko of the week.
All right, Breakman, your stinkos of the week, because I know you got many. Oh shit, we can barely hear you, dude.
Yeah.
How about now?
Oh, better,
Yeah,
way
better.
better. All right, buddy.
Okay. And our criminal Supreme Court they're currently on their summer vacation or summer break, which I think goes like 2 months or some shit, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But they're currently on their summer break. They took time off of their summer break to come back in and file one of those shadow docket bullshit things to help Trump.
What, do you expect anything less?
Just to come in and say Trump, oh yeah, you can do whatever you want with the education. It's not, you're not supposed to be in charge of it. Congress is, and you're not supposed to have any say whatsoever. But yeah, go ahead. We don't care.
Yeah.
So he's going to destroy public education. Thank you, Supreme Court. You fucking worthless assholes.
Yeah. Including the Democrats on there too. But yeah. All right, what else you got, buddy?
Trump is actively looking for ways to deport citizens.
Yep.
I don't know what else to say about that.
Well, he's already done that.
I mean, he's already done it. It's like coincidental and stuff like that. But I mean, he's actually looking for. I think he's trying to get it through the Supreme Court where it'll be okay for him to do it.
Yeah,
so I think the goal is.
Well, if that happens, then we definitely don't have a democracy. So
we don't have a democracy already. I mean, just look at all the rights that have been lost. I think we really lost it when we lost Roe versus Wade.
Yeah, honestly. I agree. What else you got, Break?
I'm just I'm sorry, frustrated. Okay, we'll get to Jeffrey Epstein here in a moment. There's a Texas floods, the whole thing that happened just last weekend, where more than 100 people died and still more than 100 people are missing, including like a girls' camp.
Yeah.
So a bunch of teenage girls. Everything about this just fucked. Texas fucked it over because they didn't want money to have like funding preparation or flood preparation and stuff because they didn't want anything from the federal government. They're going to do it themselves. And of course, this happened after FEMA was gutted. And even after FEMA was gutted, there was still some FEMA response. Kristi Noem made sure that Texas flooding didn't get a FEMA response for the first 3 days.
Yeah.
I don't understand how anybody can be so fucking evil.
Well, they wanted to gut FEMA anyways, so this is right in line with that. They don't give a fuck about the citizens of this country. Break. I mean, that's you know what I mean.
But especially like people like Kristi Noem, like she just seems to want to kill as many people as possible.
Yeah.
Like it just really feels that way. No, I didn't put it down here. I thought I put it in here. There's something RFK did that he was going to help kill people, and I think I forgot to put it on my list. Here it is. RFK. What's that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
RFK Jr. ending the 9/8 suicide crisis lifeline LGBTQ plus youth support.
Gone. Yep.
So basically, you can still call in you can still call the suicide hotline. It's still working. But if you're, say, a queer child and you're suicidal and you need to speak to somebody who's, queer and, understands better, you can't. That
There
happens
are
on me.
other lines, just not the official one.
Yeah, that really blows, man. I saw that news and I was highly disappointed.
So RFK and Kristi Noem are actively trying to kill American people.
Yeah.
So I'll get to that in a moment.
While you're doing that,
Trump,
yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Trump is actively working with Texas to increase the number of Republicans in the House.
Yeah.
He's actively working with them to gerrymander their state in a even more beneficial way than it is, to give them more numbers. It's kind of their counteraction to the voters going more and more to the left. Well, if we can't get more people supporting us, then we'll just make more politicians.
Yeah, well, you got to play dirty. The Democrats don't know how to do that. That's why they're suffering and pieces of shit. And we need a third party, big time. But I'll talk about that in a minute.
We have like several parties. We need more.
No.
We need more powerful parties, and we need parties that actually care about the people.
No, we need to get rid of the Democratic Party and start something new because it's not working. They don't care.
I'm not talking about Democrats and Republicans. I'm talking about we have the Green Party.
Yeah, the Green Party's worthless and super tiny.
Independent. That's what I'm saying. Is we have all these other parties. We need a new party, one that represents the people.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I've said it for years on this show. Let me get Freak Five's Stinko because this is actually really disappointing. He says, day before she was supposed to come home, Mrs. Freak fell and skewered her leg with a rose bush. There was an entrance and exit wound. The hospital in Missouri was shitty. Missed some pieces of the rose bush in her leg, then opened it up into one big wound so it's easier to care for. She finally got home yesterday morning. Because of her leg, we have canceled our Colorado trips. Man, that sucks, Freak Five. I that really blows, dude. All right, what else you got, Break?
Jesus. Just Jesus.
Yeah.
Everything is so fucked now. It just Paramount Network. They've decided to just bribe Trump.
Talked about this the other day.
Yeah, they did this the other day. They decided to bribe Trump, and the reaction was, negative, obviously, including on the late night from their late night talk show host, who turns out was the number one show and the number one most profitable show at that time slot.
Yep.
They decided to cancel him because they were not happy with him making,
fun of Trump.
It's
Stephen
like
Colbert.
they're bribing Trump.
Can you?
Because that's what they did.
Yeah. Does anybody not think that Trump specifically requested that Colbert be kicked off as part of the deal? Anybody not think that?
And in his message, he's in the his Truth Social post, he specifically named Kimmel's next.
Yeah, well, fuck
he's
him.
He's gonna go after Kimmel, and he's gonna go after
Fallon.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, so let's just kill all the late shows. All the great late shows. They all were good. They all were fun. The only reason they talk about dipshit is because he's a fucking dipshit. I mean, if he wasn't such a fucking dipshit, they wouldn't even talk about him. But, whatever. Freak Five says my son also fell and broke his foot. I'm really fired up about the Colbert one. I liked Colbert when he was on the Daily Show. I thought he was extremely funny and extremely poignant and extremely witty. Everything that you want in a late night show. And he was my favorite of the new bunch. I like Kimmel too, and I like Fallon okay, but Colbert was my absolute favorite that night. And now we only have 10 more months left of that fantastic show. But I will say, if there'll be 3 or 4 other places for Colbert.
Whoa. No, there's only one place for Mr. Colbert, right here in RPGrinders.
That's right. Mr. Colbert, come on over to Grinders. We'll go ahead and be production assistants or, whatever, but yeah, come on over and we'll definitely accommodate you being on RPGrinders. You can take the number 1 spot here. So there you go. I agree, Breakman. Very good.
So speaking of trying to silence the voices, Yeah, they've not had most to mention that one. And oh, where was it? Shit, I lost what I was just. Oh, here it is. NPR, PBS, and Sesame Street are all now victims of the Trump's cutting wages, cutting money.
Yeah.
So all of those in the news, the factual networks are all going to be suffering essentially.
Yeah, and they're all gonna shut down. I know it. They'll
Yep.
all shut down.
They're
And
going to
it's
have to because they're not going to be able to afford to stay in business.
yeah,
That's going to leave us with only international news to get facts.
yeah, yeah. What a sad day it is in America, man. I mean, I don't even know what to say, Breakman. That one hurt me so bad. NPR has some good stuff.
Yep.
PBS definitely. Think of all the nature shows that you saw on PBS
Yeah.
and the Bob Rosses and all the
Yeah.
interesting, super interesting things that you see on PBS, and that's eventually gonna, you know, uh, I don't know. It's just awful news, man. And hopefully all that shit will come back after the nightmare is over. But we got 3 more years of nightmare.
I
What
don't
else?
think the nightmare is ever going to end. I think until we've gone to war with the rest of the globe, because I think that's where they're sending. That's where we're heading us between
Yeah.
Trump, Netanyahu, and Putin. Like any one of them is so volatile. God knows what
You
could
know, for
happen
some
next.
reason, Trump and Putin haven't been getting along. I wonder if Putin threatened Trump with the goods he has as far as like that. Remember that with the rumored like P-gate thing. You
Yes,
know
I
that.
do remember that. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering. I'm
Let me see.
wondering.
I got a couple more before we get into the big elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Um, you know how they're silencing people. We just talked about NPR. They're getting rid of PBS. NPR, PBS, and Sesame Street are probably going to all disappear.
Yeah.
Colbert's disappearing. Uh, and I mentioned that they were getting rid of trans, just any mention of the trans community at all from their government websites and from
Yeah.
Stonewall, which yeah, the people who started Stonewall were two trans women.
Yep.
So let's erase them first. But you know who the second group they've erased, and
Hmm.
they've already erased us. It'd be the buys.
Yep.
Bye byes.
Yep.
We no longer exist according to Trump.
And then it's gonna be the gays, and then it's gonna be the lesbians. He'll keep the
Well,
lesbians around because
they'll keep. They're going to keep the gay and the lesbians. And actually, here they've rephrased a lot of it. The reason is they have the lesbians, so they have their those insane morons. Um, living. Well, here's how what it used to say. New references to bisexuality have also been quietly removed on May 27th. So this has been apparently over a month. None of us knew. I'm sorry, a month ago. This is what it said back in May. Um, living openly as a lesbian, gay, bisexual person. Later that day, it was changed to living authentically as a gay or lesbian person. And just like it used to say, you know, the trans community and other things, like they're doing it one step at a time, like removing things from Stonewall. And
well,
I no longer exist.
no,
So there's that.
you always
Anyway,
exist.
next we have let me see here. I got the fucking longest list today because it's just been horse shit all around. How many people have died in ICE custody at this point?
We don't
Does
know.
anybody know?
We
Yeah,
don't.
nobody
We
knows.
don't.
The last number I heard was over a month ago, and it was at 9. We know of another one that happened um, because the Mexican president is suing over that.
Yeah.
So we know of at least 10 deaths, but there are obviously more, or they wouldn't be covering it up.
I don't see your food porn Freak 5. I'm looking in the RPGrinders chat and I don't see it. I don't know what's going on there. I would like to see it, but oh, here we go. I see it now. Oh, man. Corn, potatoes, what else? I don't know. Anyways, um
Mm.
yeah. It looks like shrimp. Maybe is that like a shrimp? Like a shrimp boil? Freak Five. Anyways, continue, Breakman. I'm sorry to interrupt, buddy.
And who has not been mentioning at all about these people dying? Mainstream media.
Well, they're complicit. The
No,
lame. I understand. You know, that's one thing that even the far right and people like us can agree on. It's lamestream media, is it not?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're in there for the profit only, and the things they hide and they won't press on just drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I'll get to that in a moment. But another person, speaking of Democrats and how some of them are really, really shitty, and one of those really shitty ones is Gavin Newsom, who
Mm.
loves to play footsie with Republicans on his podcast. And
Yeah.
his transphobia is online with J.K. Rowling.
Yep. Yep.
He is hardline anti-trans,
Yep.
and
That's
I'm
why
not afraid to talk.
I don't like Gavin Newsom for a myriad of reasons, but he's like the good-looking Democrat that they want to be president next. You know, they're
Yeah.
pumping him up like he's gonna be the greatest things since sliced bread, and fuck him. You know. So,
Yep.
what else you got? Break.
Before I get to the elephant in the room, one last one. Joe Rogan and his ilk, these podcasters who propped up Trump before the election.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Now they're all
Yeah, and now
crying.
they're walking back and they're saying, like, if people knew that he was going to go after farmers and construction workers instead of gang members, they wouldn't have supported this shit. You
Bullshit.
didn't
You
know that.
knew. You
We
knew.
did know all of that. We remember the Muslim ban from the first time in office.
Yeah.
And we know that if you listen to his speeches, he was said that I am going to get rid of the farmers.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of every illegal person, not just criminal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they only heard the parts of Trump's speeches that they wanted to hear.
Yeah, reap what you sow. They're podcasters, and when they come
Yeah, Joe
after
Rogan
you,
can go fuck himself, and the rest of those people can go fuck themselves.
yeah, I agree. Joe
I
Rogan's a
don't
piece of
accept their
shit.
apology. I don't accept their bullshit.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan's a piece of shit, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
What else you got? Break. The big L.
I guess what's
We're
that?
gonna talk about this because that's my stinko of the week as well. Go
What's
ahead.
that? The
Go ahead. Break.
you know who?
Yep.
Okay, well, Epstein. And
Yep.
he's back in the news. This is because everything that's happened this last 2 weeks has changed my mind about what happened with Epstein trial, or
Mm.
Epstein in general.
Hmm.
I was soundly in I was soundly in the belief that he killed himself.
Yeah, I don't think so. I never
I
did.
don't think so now. No.
No.
I fully believe that somebody killed him. As we found out that they Adobe Photoshopped the fucking video.
Yep. 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 And there's a minute missing from that footage too.
3 minutes. There's almost
Oh,
three
it's
minutes
three.
missing.
Okay. Last I heard it was
It's
one, but
two
now it's
minutes and
three.
like 55 seconds or something. It's almost 3 minutes. More than enough time for somebody to kill him.
Yep. Yep.
So that he's fired the prosecutor that was involved. He's made some fake, you got to release the documents type declaration, which is basically, if you look at what he said, it's basically re-released the stuff that was already released. He's doing everything he can. He's flailing to cover this up now, but the media seems to finally be taking this Epstein thing seriously, I guess. It's sort of weird. Like, we've known about Epstein forever. We've talked about Epstein forever.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
I pointed it out on Blue Sky. We've been talking about Epstein for more than 15 fucking years.
Yep. Yep. We sure have, haven't we? Haven't
Yeah.
we? On this very
The
show.
media hasn't. Yep.
Yeah.
The media hasn't, but we have.
Yeah. This little fucking podcast that just now eclipsed after almost almost 18 years, little over 17, almost 18 years. We have done the mainstream media's job over and over and over again, Breakman. That's a great point. This little fucking podcast that is minuscule compared to anything else. And we've been doing this for a long time, and we talked about this over a decade ago. Yeah. Yeah.
So many times we've talked about it over the years, and the mainstream media, and they started talking about it. We were so excited because it's like, oh, finally people are listening, you know, and then the whole shit show happened because it happened under Trump, so obviously it was easy for them to get to access to him and disappear him, quote unquote. You know?
I'm surprised Ghislaine Maxwell isn't gone.
I think it was because she was. I think her prosecution, did it happen when still under Trump, or was it under Biden by that point?
It was under Trump, but see, even now he's got the keys to her fucking cell. So why hasn't that happened yet? You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
really
I think there's been a
surprised.
lot of scrutiny on her. Is why I think they haven't been able to get away with it. But there has.
Yeah, well,
Not just the investigative reporters, but the conspiracy nuts have been like all over her.
yeah,
Essentially,
well,
and
if I'm Ghislaine Maxwell, I'm fucking going scorched earth, and I'm fucking sending out that black book that she knows about to every fucking reporter that she knows. You know, that's what I'm doing.
I was like, you want to know who he fucked? I don't want to stand another day in jail.
Yeah,
I'll give you every name. I mean, that's as simple as that to me. But I'm sure the FBI, under like corrupt circumstances, Bill Barr and then Merrick Garland. Well, Merrick Garland was not.
he was Department of
He,
Justice, and he was a piece of
yeah.
shit. Yeah,
But you know my point is, like, these people have sat on a lot of the evidence. They've done nothing with it.
you know,
The stuff Pam Bondi released, everything we'd already seen before,
yep,
and tried to say it was a big thing.
and now,
Now, like,
yeah,
right now, I believe, and this might be the only conspiracy you'll ever hear me say, really, at this point, because I'm done with any conspiracies because they're not based on anything we can prove.
right.
But this one is, I don't believe the evidence exists anymore because I'm pretty sure they've destroyed all of it.
I don't think so. I think it's still out there. I think someone has it.
Hope so. I hope I'm wrong, but I think they've destroyed all the links to Trump.
Well, I don't think so on that
And not
either.
just Trump, but the other billionaires that were on the list, the big guys like this guy in Ohio. I can't remember that billionaire's name.
Yeah, Wiseman, I think it was his name.
Yeah, something like that. But
So
yeah,
let me explain this real quick, break before we go, because you made a good point. I disagree. The information is already out there. They got all the flight logs, they got all the this and that and the other, and now they even have a nifty letter that Trump wrote to Epstein that was in a leather binder, which I'm sure the FBI has right now, that the Wall Street Journal has reported that didn't paint a rosy picture. It basically insinuated that Trump knew their dirty little secret. You know, he knew Epstein's dirty little secret. He knew it.
And people this time, like, I love like the internet, the small people, because we have been bombarding like Blue Sky and that with pictures and videos of Trump and Epstein. Like, there's so much evidence about the two. And the media, what did they'd show that one video clip of Trump and Epstein over and over again, but independent media has found that obviously there's more, and there's so much more evidence that the mainstream media could have put out there.
What is
Instead,
that?
they're more afraid of offending Trump supporters.
What is that gentleman's name? I believe his name is Michael Wolff, Breakman, who did that. Richard Wolff. What's his name? The Wolf guy. The guy that did
Wolf,
the guy that did the book on Trump, which I have a problem with Richard Wolff or whatever his name is.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
We definitely talked because he instead of releasing that information at the time, he
waited
to make money.
Yeah, he wanted to make a book. Okay, so but it was real interesting hearing him talk about. How dare you, Eric? How dare you? You're exiled, you son of a bitch.
I thought Freak that said that.
No, it was Eric. So Midas Touch did. Midas Touch is a big like left wing like Democrat supporting news outlet, but they have a lot of interesting content, right? And one of the things they did is they let Richard Wolff talk, right? And he said that he physically saw Epstein pull out of his vault pictures of Trump with topless. I don't know if they were women or young
No, they were
girls,
girls. They're
lit,
underage girls.
underage
They're
girls,
teenage girls.
right?
We need to stop saying women when we refer to
Well,
anything involving
there's
Epstein.
no, but
The
he
media
didn't.
does that.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
he didn't say whether or not they were girls or women. So we don't know, right? But we can assume because Epstein had a particular pennant, tenacity. I don't even know what you would call it. Preference, if you will, for 14-year-old girls. And I think we can safely assume that they were 14-year-old girls that were sitting topless on Donald Trump's lap. One of them, he had a stain on his pant leg that all the girls were sitting there laughing at that stain. Geez, I wonder what that was on his front pants there.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Just asking questions here, right? Just
Yep.
asking questions. Go ahead, Brakeman.
That's all these Republican media excuse. I'm just asking questions. Like
Yep.
if Biden's not on that video, why didn't he it? No, Trump's not on there. What?
Yeah, yeah.
How do they get to B A to B? I like maybe Biden is. I don't. That's I want everybody on it to be prosecuted. I don't care what political party they are, but
No,
like the
no.
mainstream media has
And
made it so much about political
yeah,
parties.
and here's the rub on why I can't stand left-leaning or media organizations because they gloss over Bill Clinton. Oh, Bill Clinton
Yep.
denied that he knew Epstein during this time. Really, fuck faces, he's all over that book too. So I want him prosecuted too. He's a piece of
Yep.
shit. Bill Clinton is a piece of fucking trash, and he deserves to be fucking skewered.
I think because the defense of Clinton has stopped a lot of Democrats from being more attackative of
Yep.
attack. Is that even a word?
Where the
More
fuck?
offensive
Competitive is what
against
you
Trump
are
and their
referring
administrations because they know that they were defending a predator. I mean, look at Bill Clinton's history. He has a history going back to college
Yep.
of numerous accusations of
Yep.
assault against
Yep.
women.
Yep. Yep.
Numerous women.
And you know what?
It wasn't
Trump.
just Jennifer Flowers, even though like the
Yeah. Yeah.
Democrats trying to make like it's just these two. This is
No.
it. No, there was a
No.
long list of women.
And here's another thing. Trump actually told the truth. He said, "I won't release the Epstein files because it'll ruin a lot of powerful people's lives." Hmm.
Hmm.
I wonder how that could ruin powerful people's lives. Hmm. You ever wonder why 4 years the Democrats had control with Joe Biden in office? He didn't release the Epstein files. You ever wonder that? You ever wonder that?
Nope.
I do all the
No,
time.
I didn't wonder. I knew it was because there are people that probably pay the salaries of a lot of our Democratic
Yep.
politicians
Yep.
on that
Yep.
list.
Absolutely. And this is why I say you need to start over. Because
Mm.
every fucking one of them is corrupt. They're all corrupt. And they all need to be broomed out of office. And we need to start anew with different parties. And I
Mm.
agree with you, Breakman. We need a People's Party. And I know the People's Party existed before, but now is the time. I totally disagree with someone like Brian Taylor Cohen, who is spanking everybody. How dare you think of a third party? Now's not the time for a third party, he kept saying. Really, Brian Taylor Cohen? When is the fucking time, you moron? Right? You look pretty, right? And that's why you're super popular. You look pretty and you talk about Trump all the time, right? How bad the evil orange man is. And there's no
Mm.
doubt that he's evil. We all know that at this point. But you know what? You need to start pointing the fingers at the fucking Democrats too. Now is the exact time for a third party, a better party that
Yeah,
encompasses everything that the Republicans and the Democrats can't fucking get done.
but
Yeah.
we're tired of the Chuck Schumers of the world wagging their finger at us and doing nothing, just to
Yeah.
saying like this is bad, this shouldn't happen. But what are you doing about it? Well,
Nothing.
we're in the minority.
Yeah. And when they get the
You're the
super
only ones who do have any power to do anything, Chuck.
Schumer
God
was,
damn it.
yeah. And Breakman, Schumer was around. And so was Pelosi and all the rest of the old guard that most of them are still fucking in there
Mhm.
where they had the fucking super majority over Obama. with Obama, and they couldn't get a fucking thing done. Why? Because they didn't want to. That's the answer. They're all worthless. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, Green Party, fuck all party. They're all fucking worthless. We need to start over. Go ahead, Breakman. What else you got?
No, that's it. Although I think it's funny that Musk was talking about starting his own little Nazi party for like a day or two, and I guess Trump gave him money, and now it's over with.
Oh yeah, the America Party, I think is what he said. But you know what? Musk has lost billions of dollars. I don't even think he's the richest man in the world anymore. I think that title goes.
He might get that back now because of the new contracts he just earned under Trump.
Well, yeah, they might go away in 3 years. So hopefully the Democrats can fucking wake up, which they never do. Either that or a third party rises, or we just have a fucking revolution in this country. I don't know what else to say. What else you got, Break?
Just one more. How corrupt is the mainstream media? If say, well, for instance, when Trump was shot in the ear, how long was that a media news story?
Oh, that's big. It's actually big news when any president gets.
I wonder if he was actually shot.
How long was it in the news though? Like it was like for months they talked.
Oh
right?
yeah.
What happened a few weeks ago when when some crazy person went to a couple senators' homes?
Yeah, no, it was like one day and it was over. One day. Yeah, they don't care because it's not fitting their narrative. There's not a lot of money in it.
Yep.
There's nothing in it for them. It used to be it was 3 channels, was it not, Breakman? It was CBS, NBC, and I can't remember the other one. NBC, CBS, and ABC were the 3, and they each had actual fucking news, right? And they just reported the facts. They didn't put any spin. They didn't put any opinion. They didn't have all these spin-off opinion shows. They just told you what was going on. And that is the best fucking way to report the news. People like Walter Cronkite, who vetted their fucking sources before they even dared say anything, right?
Yeah, they were the reason that Nixon fell.
Yes. And now they're the reason that Trump
getting involved and saying and putting pressure on our politicians.
Yeah.
He would have stayed the president.
Yeah.
Because the Republican Party didn't want to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But the pressure was just so overwhelming that they're like, well, we don't do we're next.
Yeah, and now it's just the opposite. The mainstream media is the reason that Trump got in a second term. They should have been hammering him every day. A felon is running for president second term. A felon.
Instead,
a felon.
They went crazy about his cats and dogs. Like they had to investigate that like the biggest fucking crisis in the world.
Yeah.
Ignoring that he's a fucking rapist.
Yep.
And like he was abdicated as a rapist.
Yeah.
A court held him responsible. A judge called him a rapist.
Every chance that they got, they should have been reporting. Donald Trump, a convicted sexual assaulter, is running for president. A convicted sexual assaulter and a felon is running for president.
He's a convicted felon and an abdicated sexual sex offender because
sex offender.
That was a civil trial instead of a federal trial.
Yeah, abdicated sex offender. Exactly. They should have. And they didn't. They had it all right there. And you know what? The Republicans should have thought better of it because now look at what's going on with the Republicans. They're infighting over the Epstein shit because if you remember, everybody wanted the Epstein files. Democrat, Republican, it didn't fucking matter. It was a winning issue, right?
So many of the QAnon conspiracies, the far right, are built around Epstein.
Yep.
Like this is a big thing to them. They're unhappy. You're right.
Yeah, and that's spun off.
A lot of them are still like, well, I still support Trump.
Yeah, and
like
that's
it's still part of his agenda. Like there's something that we don't know and shit like.
Yeah.
And God, I hate you fuckers.
Yeah. And that spun off the conspiracy theories like Pizzagate and all these other bullshit conspiracies, right? Well, now.
Oh my God. Remember when you had that Pizzagate guy for 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that was the worst.
It was the worst, but it was the best at the same time because we just basically exposed the bullshit, you know? I know it was painful to go through, but we had to.
There was nothing he was going to listen to at all.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Just those conspiracy people that are in it to lose it, I guess. I don't know. Because
Yeah,
you're
I
not
don't
winning
know.
anything with
I
conspiracy.
don't know, but now you reap what you sow, Republicans. How are you going to recover from this? I mean, it's not like the Democrats are actually going to take their power back and do anything with it, but they will take power back, and you guys will be powerless once again and have to wait another 4 to 8 years before you guys can do anything again. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe somebody will have some balls and actually start a third party, you know? An actual people's party that cares about people and not fucking partisan politics. All right, what else you got?
One of the things I hate the most about Trump is how fucking often he's on television and he's dominating headlines and stuff like that. Whereas Biden was never on.
He was
in
never.
the headlines
He was. He
unless
was.
he said something stupid.
He was a shadow vice president when Obama was there.
Yeah.
So what?
Like
What did?
he was the opposite of what we needed to fight back against Trump.
Yeah, and
Honestly,
there ain't nobody on the horizon that's even gonna come close to it. And you know who's also hates Trump? This is gonna be a surprising thing. JD Vance. JD Vance is um calling out the Wall Street Journal report. He's begging them to put out the actual photo of the letter that that Trump wrote to Epstein. I mean, he can sense the presidency at his fingertips.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was the plan all along. I
yeah.
mean, we all know he's never liked Trump.
Oh
We heard
no.
his words before.
Yep.
He didn't change his stance. Like
No.
he's just a slimy guy and knows
Yeah.
how to
He's
play the
a
pawn
slimy.
until he gets what he wants.
He's a slime bag that wears mascara, and not in a good way, not in a trans way or a gay way or a bi way. He just wears mascara. And what does that say about him, Breakman? He's a fucking simp. Piece of shit he is. All right. What else you got,
Well, he's
Break?
installed by whatever donor paid for his his
That's
campaign and stuff like that. Like
that's all of
suddenly he's
them.
got all this money that came from nowhere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. What else you got, Breakman?
That's it. I've got enough
All
stinkos. I'm
right,
just
Eric.
the whole everything with Epstein. I'm glad it's blowing up, but I have a couple. One is that what Trump will do to try and distract.
Well,
Remember last time what was he? He tried to start a war with Iran? Did he
oh,
attack them?
he's starting that shit right now. He's saying that it's all a Democrat hoax and the Democrats made fake files, et cetera, et cetera. He's all over the place, man. He's a piece of shit, and we all know it. All right, Eric, what do you got, sir?
I've got only two, and one of them is Puerto Rico for banning gender affirming care for trans youths for
Yeah,
people under the age of 21, which is already a high number to begin with.
yeah. It's really sad. It's really sad.
And the other would be Valve pressuring to payment processors, so they're basically banning adult content, but only select adult content like before. Like before though, they were doing this of their own volition because I guess they're already getting the letters from payment processors, but now they're being demanded ultimatums.
Yeah,
And they shouldn't have that kind of power.
yeah, I agree.
Payment processors should just do the job as payment processors.
Yeah.
They should
Likely.
be acting like an extension of the government.
Yeah, yeah. There's a likely ban evader in there, Freak Five. Can you please take care of that?
And part of me thinks the real reason that they're doing this is because they're getting pressure from the Trump administration, and this is how they're going to ban porn everywhere by just making payment processing just dry up, and then they won't be able to sell their stuff.
Well, this isn't going to work, Eric, and I'll tell you why. Because even Republicans love porn, even though they say no. So just watch. It'll once it gets in.
So like, if they vaguely define adult content by just calling it adult content, they could label LGBTQ content as being part of the ban.
Yeah.
And that's probably what they really want to do.
Well, like I said, just wait till it reaches the Republican senators and Congress people that are into porn. Watch, mark my words, it'll change. It'll go back because trust me, they don't want that. You know. Yeah, break night when Republicans hold a conference. Grinder does record numbers. Geez, I wonder why. It's kind of weird that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got, Eric?
The only stinkers I have.
All right, let's move on to happier thoughts. About 6 seconds, guys.
Dude, what does my tattoo say?
Sweet! Sweet of the week!
All right, Breakman, your Sweetos of the week.
I do have a couple.
All right.
You know how the Supreme Court said that Trump has all this power now, and the courts, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, the lower courts are finding ways to go around the Supreme Court. They are finding ways that they can legally interfere with Trump.
Yeah.
So our Supreme Court justices, not only are they not corrupt, but they're not fit to be Supreme Court justices.
Holy fuck. Johnny Woofay is in chat. Wyland. Everyone can relax. Gambit has returned. Welcome back, buddy. Where you been, bud? Holy fuck. You doing all right, man? Welcome on in. He just shows up at the end of the show, you know, all cool and collective like Gambit. But all right, what what else you got?
Good on those judges, and I don't. It was Chelsea. It was the Chelsea team. Remember how I guess earlier in the week, did you guys see the videos of Trump interfering in the celebration of a soccer team?
Oh, I saw that. The soccer team wasn't having any of it, man. They were like, ugh, you know, like disgusted with him, and everybody booed him.
The one guy even said, "You can leave now."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But Trump is a glory hog. He's a narcissist, and he wanted to be involved in that. He wanted to be in the video and the photograph so he could show it off.
Yeah.
What did the team do? You know what the team did? They edited him out.
That's perfect, man.
They edited him out of the video. They edited him out of the pictures. They're
That's
like, no,
so perfect.
He doesn't
so
belong
perfect. Freak Five says, Sweeto, I am on vacation. Well, congratulations to you, Freak Five. Wyland says, doing good. Just life stuff. Right on, man. I wondered about you, Wyland. We had a game night, and your character did very well, just to let you know. So your character is still alive and well. We had a really, really great game night about, what, a month or so ago, break? Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
On the next one.
Yeah. Eric, I'm sorry, break. Any more Sweetos?
No, but you should check the video. Like it's really great that they just completely deleted him.
Oh,
like
I
he was
seen
never
it.
there.
I seen it. It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Eric, did you have any Sweetos this week?
Not really.
All right. Wyland says Sweeto, Night of the Living Dead 90 getting a 4K, and the original film Elements of Day of the Dead have been found, so 4K of that soon. What? That's fucking awesome, man. I can't wait for the 90 cut because I watched the 90 version the other day, and it's good, man. Night of the Living Dead 1990 is a slightly different movie. I have to say I'm oddly attracted to the chick in it. Oh, it's got a great ending, man.
Like the ending of the first one was like tragic, and it had such a great message.
Yeah.
But the ending of the remake was just like, yes, that's how a movie ends.
Yeah. Freak Five says since I am not going out of town, I can use the extra DoorDash money to buy myself something I want. Well, good for you, Freak Five. You should. You work really hard, Freak. So good for you. Wyland says I got it pre-ordered. Good for you. Right on. And I like the MK2 trailer, which we'll be talking about here in a minute. Let's see. My Sweeto, I have two. My vacation was amazeballs. It was nice to get up into nature and, you know, do a little bit of camping. I'm getting a little too old for that, Breakman. Like, you know, setting up camp and, you know, tents and, you know, it became a little tiresome even though I had Um, I had help. Um, it's really exhausting, and it's. I know it's almost time for me to hang it up when it comes to camping, but I'll probably get another camping trip in two before that, or two before that happens. But a lot of
Mhm.
fun. I got a lot of good mental rest, which is what I needed. The physical stuff, but there you go.
No, I get it. I'm
Um,
still exhausted from the parade.
what's that?
Anyway, so I'm still exhausted from the
Oh
parade.
yeah, man. That looks like a ton of fun too. I didn't go this year, Breakman, because for one, my
Mhm.
son was like gonna be embarrassed if I went because of what he was wearing supposedly, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man. It's Pride Week, right? You don't think I've seen everything under the sun and at the Pride Parade, man? Come on, man. It's like no big deal. But yeah, I know what you're saying, Break. But a lot of fun.
There's nowhere for me to go to on any pride event around here. It's
Yeah, I
too
know.
rural.
You should probably head up to Cincinnati one year, Eric, and like take a week vacation and head up
Honestly,
there
close
and
to
go for Pride Week one year, man. It'd be you would enjoy yourself. They're a lot of fun. Um, let's see. Wyland says he's in the MK2 movie. What'd you dress up like Carl Urban, Wyland? Trailer looked good, he said. Dread movie is happening, Eric says yes. And Taika Waititi is set to direct that one, which is a really strange combination in my view. Freak Five says people breaking into one building in a facility experimenting on zombies somehow released all the zombies in all the buildings. Body shots were killing zombie. What? What are you talking about? Uh.
He's talking about Return of the Living Dead, I think.
Oh, I got you.
Remake.
Okay. All right. Seeing people losing their shit over Jade has been hilarious. What's the fervor over Jade? I don't know.
he's
Um,
bald.
oh, she's bald. That's what they're losing their shit over. Really? That's so stupid, man. All right.
I think
The
Baraka looked the best. Like he
Oh,
looked
Baraka
like
looked
fucking
awesome.
Baraka. I saw that like,
Yeah, yeah,
oh
they got him right.
yeah.
Um, I don't know what you're talking about there, Freak Five. The second Sweeto is
Zombies with their dukes.
yeah.
What is
Um,
this horrible zombie movie you saw?
Return of the Living Dead Necropolis is so much ass. Oh, okay, there you go. I'm like, what? I saw that movie. It's horrible. All right. The other thing is the Republican infighting over the Epstein shit. They're ripping themselves apart over there. And Trump didn't do himself any favors, but it's a really, really, um, it's really too late now. I mean, this is his second term. So, you know, I mean, you could have like been pissed off at him way earlier, like his first, go around in the presidency where he didn't release the Epstein files like you guys wanted. You guys could have been pissed off then, but you weren't. So there you go. But it's glorious to see this, guys. I mean, they are fucking eating themselves up. The conservative media is losing their, even Fox News, people like Alex Jones crying over it. I'm sick to my stomach. I want to throw up. I want to throw up. You know, it's just glorious. Fucking Charlie Kirk, fucking Joe Rogan. They're all losing their shit over this Epstein shit. But it's just a little bit too late there, buddy boys and girls. Even Laura Ingraham got into the fray at the CPAC. Man, it was
Isn't Jane supposed to be a lizard person? So isn't she already bald to begin with?
Yeah, Bald Jade is a vibe. I'm all for it. Wyland said, "I am too,
Yeah.
man. I'm down, man. Totally down." All right. You guys just want to do a free for all, or do we have what were we supposed to do this week? Panic zone? I
It
don't
was
fucking.
supposed to panic zone. Yeah.
Yeah, whose turn? I mean, if anybody's got a panic zone, throw it out there. If
Oh,
not,
she went in this one. I'm remembering
You're thinking of Melina.
Jane from a
She's a
Nile.
clone of Katana spliced with I think the Baraka's race.
Hmm.
I forget what the Tarkian.
I totally
I'm afraid.
want to see friendships break, man. I'm totally down. If they do that,
Oh, it was 10 million I'm thinking of. That's right. Never mind.
if they do the friendships, I'll lose my fucking shit. You know, like Shang Tsung just all of a sudden like throws up a rainbow and he's like friendship. You know, like that would be just peak
That would
goodness.
be pretty funny.
Yeah. Chameleon is a reptile. Tarkaton? I don't know.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what Baraka is, his race.
Yeah. All right. Should we just do a free for all, y'all? Free for all in order or no?
Sure. What
All
are we
right.
doing?
Let's do it. 10 seconds for this soundbite, guys.
It's a free for all. Little baby. Yeah, it's a free for all. Wow. Suck it.
Yeah. Freak 5, they do banalities, and all they do is they sit around and like, that wasn't fun, and they just walk away. You know, something super banal. No, he says babalities. Yeah, that would be kind of fun too. You know, turn Baraka into a baby. You know, that'd be cool. Okay, free for all, guys. What do you want to talk about, man? It's been 2 weeks. I was on vacay last week. Obviously, we were all on vacay. What do you guys want to talk about? Anything in particular, or should we just call it a day?
I want to get food, actually.
I think we should call it a day too. There's something really quick, fun that you did over the past week and a half, Breakman. Go.
Do you guys like garlic?
Yeah, I love
Yes.
garlic.
Because I finally was done with my garlic. I've been growing it since last year.
Oh,
I have over 500 garlic bulbs.
wait a minute. 500 garlic bulbs?
Yep.
Wow. Are you going to be giving
I don't
away
know
a
what to
lot
do
of
with all of
garlic?
them. What's that? Yeah, I don't. I'm
You're
gonna be giving out a lot of garlic.
either that or you're going to be selling a lot of garlic.
Yeah, I guess.
You can always
I'm
freeze
Buffy
it.
the Vampire Slayer. She'll probably want to buy your stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
You can
That's a
also
good
freeze
idea.
it, Breakman. Freeze a
So if
bunch
anybody
of it.
wants some garlic, I've got tons of it, homegrown, fresh garlic. I got
Fuck
pictures
yeah.
of them somewhere.
Hell yeah, I'll definitely take some.
Send
Send me
to
some.
them.
Send me some, Break, man. That'd be fun. All right. DSP has been having fun with Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong. Really? He's having fun, Wyland? Because every time I watch DSP play Mario Kart, he like is in like last place or close to last place, and he doesn't understand the concept of using his items very well, or driving very well, or anything very well, to be honest with you. And I haven't seen him play Donkey Kong yet, so I'm sure that's a treat. Freak Five says another stinko. 2 weeks ago, while I was door dashing, it started pouring down. I was crossing an intersection, and bam! Oh wow, you had an accident. I bet. Huh? Stopped my car, and I had hit a dog. Oh no, Freak Five. Yikes! Stuck around to help until the owner showed up to take it to the vet. Wow. I'm sorry,
At
man.
least it
That really
sounds like the
sucks.
dog's still alive.
Yeah. Wyland says the game journalist meme with him has been hilarious. I haven't seen that, but I heard about it, Wyland. It's pretty funny to watch him melt down. He doesn't
We're
understand
the journalists. He likes to pretend he's one.
Wyland says he doesn't understand the concept of anything. That's true. That's true. Uh you put a pic on Blue Sky of what, man?
My garlic.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Cool.
All the bulbs together.
You should text me that picture, man. I want to see it. That's pretty cool. All right. Anything else happened fun and exciting over this past 2 weeks break before I go on to Eric?
No, just seeing my hard work paying off is always refreshing.
Yeah, I'm happy
I
for
know
you,
you
dude.
feel the same when your pot bush is
Oh,
produced, right?
dude, like I'm looking at my weed right now. Oh man, they're so one in particular is really big, but the rest aren't doing too bad. They got till September, so that's cool. Uh,
Hmm.
it's
So
a
yeah, like
trip.
I feel the same way when I've grown something good, like big piece of garlic or a big tomato. Like I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Like
You like to eat tomatoes straight from the garden, like with salt, Break? I do that every once in
not
a
with
while.
salt. I'll just eat them without salt.
I eat it with a little bit of salt. So good. Nice and warm and from the sun. Ah.
Yeah,
So good.
I do like them fresh, right off the
Yeah.
vine. That is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. All right. There was the funny story I shared on Discord. Let me see. Hold on. I always have trouble finding this shit. Freak. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? Oh, the is it? No, no, no. I don't want to do that. I always have trouble finding the actual. Uh, fuck. Where is it? I totally. I never know where the fucking chat is. But anyways, I'll find it later, I guess. All right. Well, Eric, anything fun, exciting, anything of note you want to talk about past 2 weeks before we get the fuck out of here?
Donkey Kong. It's
Oh,
fun. That's all
Donkey
I can
Kong.
really say.
Ton of fun, man. Ton of fun for sure. Uh,
Oh, I do have another question. Why is
Oh,
like every
wait.
other anime have to be an isekai now? Seems like a rule or
Um,
something.
I don't know, man.
no, I think the industry leapt on it because they want to chase the trend.
Yeah.
God, like they hopped on
And
that trend more than any trend I've ever seen in my life.
I think they should
Crazy.
just stick to the big anime boobs and just go with that trend, you know? Oh, man.
there's plenty of edgy anime to watch.
I know, Eric. I'm just making a joke. A yoke, man, a yoke. Let's see what else we got here. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Nope, that's not it. I could never ever
You need to
find.
watch the really sicko shit like Made in Abyss and Mashoko Tensei, because the first episodes will filter out the weaklings, and the real ones stay for the real stuff.
The cat was digging in their food. Oh man, freak five. I delivered an order to someone who was a bad tipper. There was a cat in the porch that was friendly and let me pet it. When I got back into my car, I looked back and the cat was digging into their food. That,
Oh
my
yeah,
friend, is what you call karma, freak five.
I
Yeah,
haven't got
baby.
around to it yet, but I would like, or actually, I have watched the first two episodes. But I was thinking of another series. But Frierin's coming back the end of this month, and Don to Don's second season started.
Hey,
Yeah, I like
speaking of
that show's a lot
anime,
of fun.
speaking of anime, guys, do you guys know where I can get a good copy of Record of Lodoss War, like Blu-ray?
No,
Fuck, damn it, man.
I don't think they ever did a Blu-ray for the original OVA
Yeah, they
series.
did. Yes, they did. I know they did. I just don't have
Not
it.
not. I don't think it was localized though. That's the thing.
I don't. I'm pretty sure it was localized, and I can't find it
But it
anymore.
was years ago at this point, so
Yeah,
good
I
luck
had
finding it.
it. I had it. That's how I know. And then after divorce, of course, But the reason that I say
No,
it,
when you're talking about a DVD, not a Blu-ray, right?
no, no, no. I'm talking about a Blu-ray. I had a Blu-ray of
No.
it. But the reason that I ask is because I was looking on the high seas and I couldn't I don't necessarily download stuff. And when I say high seas, it's a different way, basically a Fire Stick. But I saw that they supposedly had Record of Lodoss War and I'm like, "Oh, I would love to see a 1080p version of that." And then I clicked on it and there's no link to it. So and then I looked at some crazy prices on it and I'm like, I don't want to pay that. I mean,
Well,
is is there a
you can
way I
find
can
a RIP. You can go to neatorrents.com and probably find them there. In fact, you can find Rune Soldier and the other related series that are basically a part of Sword World, which that game shares.
hmm, hmm,
Because Greg Lotus War comes from Sword World,
yeah.
so
All right. Well, I'll look, man. Internet Archive, Wyland says.
that's another place. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out, Wyland, because I love that series. I wanted to kind of watch it just to have something to watch. Pow Pow Parn, I love that series so much. As far as I'm concerned that the vacation was great. Just a lot of great stuff. But I think that's gonna wrap it up. Anybody got anything else to talk about before we go?
No, no, just our president's a rapist and child rapist.
Yeah, I
That's it.
know, man. I don't laugh at the seriousness of it. I just laugh because it was so sudden. But um,
It's one of those things like you have to laugh or you're gonna cry.
what's that?
It's one of those things where you have to laugh or you're gonna cry. It's that bad.
Yeah, exactly. I choose to just laugh at it, Breakman, because what else can we do? All right, that's all we got. Anything else, gentlemen?
Happy Gilmore
Is
2
there
would be
any
on
way
Netflix.
to get Is there any way to get Twitch to not make my chat collapse on itself? Because I can't see chat. Because there's a big fucking ad and there's this thing that says stream chat. Clip RPGrinders best moment. How do I get rid of this shit so I don't see it?
I don't know. Just make your window bigger is the best way. I mean, that's what I do.
The ad's gonna keep coming up, but what else is blocking it?
There's this
Like,
thing that says clip RPGrinders best moments. I don't know is the answer.
Can you get off of that thing?
No,
no, you can't click on it.
no. Just make your window bigger. That's all. All right.
It's
That's all.
already maxed out. That's the thing.
I don't know. You might look online, Eric. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 is hitting Netflix next week.
Yep. Hey, welcome back, Wylan. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. And Freak 5, as always, has been awesome. All right. He says, check out Bernie's OnlyFans. This week she masturbates with a golf club in honor of Happy Gilmore 2. How dare you, Freak 5? How dare you? All right. On that note, stay safe this weekend. We want to see you back here next week. Till then, we're out. Later, everybody.
Was this a wood or a...
It's the ending song.
No, I meant what kind of club did she use? Or an iron?
9 iron. How dare you, Breakman? No, Freak 5. No, son of a bitch. You're exiled.
Nice. Is he playing the same character?
Like all
love
old
Ben
and have good gray hairs now, though.
All right, chat. Nice to have you back, Wyland. And Freak 5, as always, it's always a pleasure, dude. I'm sorry your wife fell, and just blame her for ruining your Colorado plans, dude. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bernie?
Kiss the boo boo.
Kiss the boob. Yeah, she had a rose bush attack her.
Poor
Yeah,
thing.
I know.
Send her kisses and hugs from me.
Yeah, there you go, Bernie. All right. That's all we got, guys. You guys rock. We'll see you all next